good, so I can go ahead and close the Twitch tab I have for testing that. Really, Bust, you're gonna ask what happens if you tier 3? You're gonna pay me more than I deserve. Now, like I've said in a few different places, I am just doing this as a hobby, get some routine in my schedule. But yeah, most of the reason I want to talk about homebrew here is to point people towards a lot cooler creators who are actually trying to do it for a profit. I do have one person in mind, but I've let her know that I will ask permission before talking about any of her stuff, so we can go over what she will allow me to talk about, what she doesn't, so people actually buy her shit instead of just like, okay, it's got that mechanic, I'll write this down and just work backwards. It's also, Lonnie, nice to see ya, and you know, if you're able to get a good nap in this heat, I am loving that for you, because I certainly can't. Though on that note, my friends, please drink your fucking water. Good lord. It's like even inside with 2 different fans going, I'm still sweating. Yeah, on that note, I guess I'll go ahead and just go with the game screen, fiddle with that a bit. In case you guys aren't here later, like I said in our shared Discord channel, I'm not gonna bother you guys with it every time I come on. But I'm thinking like nights on the weekends and Thursday nights I'll do something. And this week I think I'm gonna actually update this, well, maybe not this overlay screen, but another one. Try and get it more library adjacent. Because right now it's just the kind of pattern I had like months ago, the color palette I chose, and it looks great. In fact, this dark version definitely looks better than the light version I have here, which I felt is, on my monitor at least, is a bit too much for any late night watchers. But yeah, like yesterday, I'm gonna try once again my hand at the hard mode. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna stick with her, but we're gonna go this nice little raggedy look. Adaptive should be here. There we go. Alright, and in case you didn't get a chance to even see the VOD from last time, Lonnie, which is absolutely fair, is multiple hours. Adaptive mode, I have to reset everything, which is very tricky in a game that is all about building up the right assortment of things, just absolutely break balance. What sword? That will be useful later, probably right before I leave the level. Right. See, these guys don't have any special stuff. Yeah, but I believe the bird has an effect that will trigger, so let's just try and get him the fuck out of here. Right, and whack. Let's just try and keep as many repeating items as we can. And 1, 2. Alright, so this one is useless, because to use it means I have to delete other items. Rage is great. It increases how much damage all my things do, which is very useful. But not at the expense of losing the items that I will then get for free later. So yeah, we'll get 3. Let's go with luck. Extra action, and we'll do that basis. Just yeah, just micro and poison. Hopefully I get a merchant so I can sell that. Easy money. Let's go just max out XP. It's the 6-block spikes, not going to be great for me. And this turn, yeah. Pow, pow, and perfect. Let's go here, and then just try to get as many large spaces as possible. 2 shields. Okay, problem and solution. So I want to guess that you are Beck, just because that seems very in line with, well, for one, your Artificer, causing both the problems and the solutions to said problems in Campaign 1. Let's see. Do you need a usable weapon? Yeah. Can't take a horse, might as well take that. Yeah, welcome. Here I'm going by Lucy, they, them. And, you know, eventually I'll get homebrew stuff and be a lot more like the archives I'm hoping to envision here. Got another one of these, okay. Oh. Ooh. Stitch that. Oh, God. But everything is just a pain to just plan around. This does not count. Perfect. Gang is almost all here, and Michael being on the opposite end of the world, probably being super early morning for him, that is completely understandable. So different items, same rarity. The safe one is going to be this, because that is an absolutely useful item. Sorry, useless. This is the next worst, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, I apparently saw. Well, at least the gang is all here now. Yeah, if I manage to survive to the boss, I will assume I'm good enough to multitask again. My plans for tonight, we're talking about the wonderful paladin who's currently comatose. So, you know, I wouldn't be opposed to not seeing her again. I got my big things out of the way. It's just so fun. Oh, shit, forgot that. Wait, is that free? No. Do that, and, free luck and damage. Done. Now we are just missing a couple of the, our British friends from, Aiden's game. Jackson would also be interesting. I'm a little scared of what he might add to this content. God, this is... That might very well be the useless. That needs gems to really matter. This is gonna suck, but you know, it is pretty much Tetris with more strategy. Yes, they're on an adventure to save her, but I am saying that I did get a lot of the bucket list for that character done. Let's see. Just creates a short. You know, do that because it'd be fun to see how it works with this reset. Which gets 1 extra damage. Stitch that. That'll increase, that'll increase. It's only useful if I have curses. So hopefully, actually, can I sell? Yes. What else? For the sake of free damage, because daggers don't cost shit. it is entirely possible, depending on how much Zed is alive and with the group. He did low-key mind control her. And you know, as a female character, I think she might have some issues with a man physically controlling her through magic. And then the gnome I have partially made just to screw with you as a DM can just stick around and be a bigger pain in Zed's ass. Well, let's see, I was gonna... Vax requires space. There's no weapon here. Oh yeah, that is useless because it's currently broken in that update. It is supposed to create a shortcut between any two rooms without a door, and it doesn't. It randomly makes one. Let's see. Snails suck. Yeah, we'll go with the bee and the rabbit. Because snails will curse the shit out of me, and that's just annoying to deal with. Daggers are all free. Let's up. Do one of that, and then just swipe, swipe. Wait, what? Oh, it only does 30, yeah. So this anchors something. I think I found at the last run it has a high chance of keeping the item. So I want to... Actually, the shield is more important. Making sure I always have a shield is great. Yeah, it's a... It's like, he's a good person, deep down, I'm sure. But also, it's like he really fucked up the big friend he had. That's perfect. Let's see. Useless. Okay. Actually, what is that up to? 5 each? No more of that, but... Alright, so long as the DM is cool with it, it is the funnest way to play. It's like, I'm going to challenge you in your improv skills, you challenge me in my broken-ass build. So, yeah, 7's just enough. Excuse me, a whole-ass lich? I mean, we definitely have to talk about this sometime, depending on how comfortable you are typing it all here. It's like, that is gonna be a story to hear. It's like, how is it only May? Like, are they still up-and-coming lich, or... Ooh, another one. Now... Oh. That's awesome. Let's see. Since I got this shuriken, let's go ahead and just do that. If any DM cannot roll with the punches of what their players do, it's like, are they really even DMing? It's like getting absolutely blindsided is some of the funnest parts of DMing. I had no idea that could happen. It's like, of course you wouldn't. I just came up with that. Let's see. I got shuriken heavy, so I'll do that. One more item, that's gonna suck. You found his hand, killed it, don't know if it freed or killed him. Question, was it the right hand, and was it like mummified level shriveled? Because if it was shriveled like that, I have a feeling you just got the fun lich of the series. Let's see. Diagonal. That's when I use it. Okay, perfect. I mean, not explicitly Vecna, but you know, they could be reflavored. Let's see. Manage the network. That's going to be a cell, so it doesn't matter where. Need that. I can build with that in mind, because that is going to suck building around. Number Abuse is going to be a lot more fun. Sure, let's do... Let's see. I have to go... Oh, I can guard. Perfect. First, let us sell... Magic Spellbook of Cannot Help Me. Tangible benefit, but we'll off... Regen, yeah. That is just cheap enough. That should be good. Come back for that coffee before the boss. Oh yeah, honestly, liches are... They're definitely one of the more fun things. Even just hard to kill things. Though I was a little disappointed how quickly you guys took down Lycaon. I was not expecting the less than a minute in-game time. Let's see. That. Let's see. Just boom, boom. There. Poison. That. Yeah, the Moonbait, I felt that was a very fun twist on it. Because even with the one-shot, you could not have predicted that. And then you almost let Michael flub the exit. Thank goodness there was a... it's like, hey, let's do this knowledge check. Well, Lycaon very much was a bitch in the Roman sense as well. It's part of the fun. Ooh, let's take... Ah, shit. Forgot he's about to die. Well. For now. God, I'm just being loaded with items right now. Okay. Useless for that. The items seem to be pointing me at a frickin' wizard build for some reason. Let's put that there. That's, you know what, let's... Let's probably as many shuriken here as possible. Is there anything else even worth... that's worth resale. Does that. I need a melee weapon to ensure. Let's see, 7 on the slow versus... yeah, fuck that. There. That is gonna be the best I can do. Resale, nothing of worth, so... Run for the merchant. Take the shit, I want the money. God, I sold you 2 things. Damn. Right, then I guess I will take that. It's not conductive. So we'll just leave. Wait, no, because I want the space for more shuriken. How much is Dr. Light homebrew? He's definitely not part of a module. I think I based him on a few different ideas in Mad Scientist in books I've read. So he's not completely original, especially in terms of what he has ability-wise. Yeah, he is I think you're going to have a lot of fun truly facing him down, Busk. Once you guys face him, I think you're going to get what I based him off of. Like, it's not going to be extremely subtle as soon as you know. What was that? It's used for anything but sale. Face diagonal line. Let's go there. Actually, yeah, it is. I'd really like to talk about it, but oh, you'll get that moment. I just felt with that over a cup of tea, then I felt it was more cinematic for you to have no control. And let me tell you, that would not have happened if you had non-detection up. You guys also would not have, had a reason to detect it either. But still, he cannot stop you if he cannot detect you. The hardest part of this game is just making decisions. I'm not going to get a chance to sell because that guy's fucked. Just many items as I can fit. Yeah, that's going to be the best I can do. Guy. Oh, you mean the guy who went to Mechanus and infected Jasper? It is not the same guy, but they might know each other. So, which shouldn't be too surprising. They are both Warforged. Let's see, that takes... Let's see. That would be very interesting if I did that. Another interesting thing was if they were enemies. And you guys potentially go after the wrong one first. Good lord, there's a lot of these. Give me more shuriken versions. Okay. I think I'm gonna one-turn this fucking crab and lose all the cool shit. Just because I got a little item greedy. I suppose that's okay. This every space. Let's see. Let's do a luck. Not gonna die from that. It only happens when it kills, so that's safe. Trying to maximize how much without having to use everything. Wait. I have to do it now because it takes 2 energy. Okay. There we go. Give me all the items. Yes, just flood the screen. 2 fucking pickaxes. Gods. Okay. I'm going to try and stick with this goose sword because it creates another slime after every combat. And I'll guarantee I always have a weapon to attack. Let's see. The more cleavers I have, the more likely I'm going to get more cleavers, so we'll keep them. Sadly, none of these are the kind that trigger each other. I mean, the funny thing is, Lonnie, he was not meant to be an Ultron. He was just a fun flavor of Lich that I really wish appeared more like cyberpunk stories. Because if anything, rich person with money to burn, they would absolutely figure out a way to keep on living in robot bodies. Let's see. Looks good. What's the stagger? Oh, another useless thing, because it only works if it stays around forever. Let's see. That's good because I can get permanent health. Can't take any more. Let's see. After 9, get permanent -1. Wait, but to minimum once that is useless to me. Let's just go ahead and ditch. I'm never going to get a good magic build with this. So let's see. Oh, I'm gonna. Let's see. Key pig gives me blessings, which are the opposite of curses. They just give me a boost for that combat. Let's see. Why does everyone but you have personal limits? Let me think. They have not appeared yet, would be the big reason. There's been enough emotional stuff going on with Hunter already that I thought, let's not bring that in yet. He's currently on the outs with well, not on the outs with Coral, but you know what I mean. Things were going a little weird. And then we'll keep one, just be safe. Oh, buddy. If you don't consider Light your nemesis, there is a much deeper problem we're not going to go into there. Let's see. You know what? Fuck it. I don't much care about the magic, and... Okay, I know he always loses if it starts with I've got it. Boom. Time for the boss level. If I can't make it through here, with the loadout I've got, things are gonna suck, so... Ooh, suit of armor. Get fucked. Yeah, I got money to burn, let's just... Yeah, let's do therapy, both of them. And one more for the road. Oh, you thought he's a mini BBG? No, he's an optional boss, which is a whole nother can of worms. True. With Penny's story, I felt she didn't really need an external enemy. They're just having to potentially consider whether she needs to focus on her own internal struggle of becoming a borderline deity would be big enough. It's like Penny's backstory's all about just her job and making money. It's kind of hard to get a enemy based on that. Let's go. Let's goo you. Yeah. Let's see. What does it matter? Die. And literally doesn't matter, so we'll just... Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see, how far am I from the walls? Yeah, let's just do a whole straight line like that. Yeah, Katrin... I'm really interested with where Katrin is going, because I was not expecting you to make a personalized but anonymous message for your childhood friend. Caught me completely off guard, and is exactly the sort of reason I believe that every DM should have a player that pushes them to be creative. I cannot write that stuff myself. Which means when the environment, the entire world reacts to it, it is a lot more natural feeling. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably the best I got. This... I just get gold on damage. No. Yeah, and then Val stepped in with her skill set and made it a lot harder for me to specifically target you for anything that comes after. She had the skill, she had the role, she did so much good for you. But that just means I have more excuse to just push that on down the road, as it takes them longer to figure shit out. Yeah, I think that is going to come up if the cartel business becomes a big enough issue that, well, that the Ibis has to ask you to do something about Val. Let's see. I don't have a shield. Useless for me. There. And also useless on me. But yeah, with that message back into Val's backing of the Ibis, you guys have kind of intertwined your faction disputes in a way that is going to be very fun to figure out. Oh god, it's a minion maker. Okay. Well, this one might very well kill me, because she likes making minions, and there's a 50-50 chance of a minion to be the sort that just gives rage, which will make all of their units hit a lot harder. Let's go with max HP up. Complicated nothing. You made it even more, like, more cinematic leaning than soap opera, which is where a lot of the fun gets to come from. Let's see. That hits twice. Also gonna kill. Literally no damage. And this one's free, so we'll go after this guy in the beginning, and hopefully we can kill him. We might have to rely on that moth bomb. It gets stronger over time, and if I kill with it, I get to keep it, though it resets. No, I don't need it yet, so we'll just go on that. 5, I can survive on 5. I mean, Hunter is going to be very good, especially the more spell slots he has, because you took the support subclass for Druid. Like, that is going to do so much good at later levels. Just popping out some high-level healings, or making use of Arcane Eye. They both have spikes. I mean, you want more time to craft, you gotta make some deals. Maybe not with a BBEG, but you gotta make some deals to give yourself some time. Or at least actually go for the head and kill the Lamias this time. Let's see. That's getting pretty high. I'm not gonna waste it on this one fucking elf left guy. Okay. Okay, let's do that. 4 does 8. Next turn. Again, you will get nothing for a tier 3 sub. What I will say is, if you buy a couple like homebrew things, I would consider giving some sort of bonus to the group. That'll be like when I do a presentation, it's like, here's some cool creators, I suggest people support them time, not a right now. Feywild Shenanigans tactic is an interesting route to do it. Because I did relay in the first campaign how some of that works. Let's see, 25, not yet. As soon as I get permission to show off the couple I really want to, I will get back to you. I'm sure she will be very appreciative that someone wants to. But yeah. Let's see. First. Over. Perfect. Let's see. Do I lose anything in the spiel from Aiden really trying to get some sort of boost? Right, Feywild. So, while there is a tactic to do it, that's going to be a pretty costly deal in of itself. Because the Gentry will not let them use their protected demiplane. And there's a reason for that you guys know out of character, being the massive infestation in the Feywild from the light, the living light. She's so much things to worry about. Yeah, it'll be costly and risky if you guys want to try that route. Coral will not stop you, but he is going to try and convince you not to do it by making it an expensive cost to get into. He already knows that you are willing to use a love potion, a fucking love potion, for interrogation purposes. That says a lot about you guys. Let's see. Amongst other things, I've got some tight light infestations that you guys never faced because you didn't wander into the right areas. I'm not saying it wasn't useful. I'm saying there are bigger threats you would do to try and limit what you guys risk for your own sakes. Because even he has very little control over how exactly it turns out. All he can do is give you better chances to not lose weeks instead of gaining them. That's certainly pretty rare stuff. I'm suddenly blanking on Keel. Shit, I'm assuming he was first campaign NPC, or... You think I would know all my own NPCs, but that is just how dumb minds work. We don't need that. Oh, yes. Sorry, I keep thinking of him more as Father Gomez than Keel. So... I almost misread that message agent as get rich and bribe some NFTs. I'm like, you motherfuckers better not. But next you're gonna get into some multi-level marketing schemes? Like, hell no. Is this worth it? Starts in the boss. Might be worth it for the experience. We'll see. Save that. But yeah, you guys did save him in campaign 1. You guys have yet to discover the giant cauldron thing for a saving everyone situation. Let's see. This guy runs and I won't get experience, but he makes spikes. Fair. That does seem to be your go-to drink there, Aiden. Yeah, fuck it. All in. So that's, doesn't matter. Shit. I forgot. This is the closest thing to a shield I got. Fun. Also, the fact that this fucking shield is a sweaty towel. Most disgusting item in the game. This does... Yeah, it's literally the same. But yeah, you guys do have several options. None of them are going to be great, just with how limited the magic tech is at this point in time. I'd like to tell you otherwise, but it's unfortunately you were born too early for this campaign. That might be worth a lost turn. We're gonna take this to increase damage on both those fuckers. I could have rewritten it too late. How do I fucking nuke these guys? Let's see. This now does more, but I take 2 every turn. Fuck it. Let's see. No, it's... This guy's gonna keep giving spikes every so often. It's more important that he dies first, even if I lose the experience by him running the fuck away. Adaptive kills me because I just get too greedy sometimes. Bad habit from playing the game normally. I should have expanded another one. Fuck. Ooh. This is the item 2 spaces away, so I can do that. I can leave an item there. Perfect. Yeah, it requires having that. Adds freeze. Yes. I can't remember what freeze does to enemies, but any static condition I can just stack on people is useful. Nothing. Actually, I don't have anything to give me armor to. Oh, boots, yeah, never mind that. Fuck it. Yeah, that's for sunblock. Yes, I think I played the second one, but not the first, because it's on sale. It's very heavy D&D, which can be fun. I didn't quite like it enough, because there are some things that make me feel dumb for not knowing. Let's see, oh, is there a merchant? We will sell that shit. Out of my inventory. Nothing else worth it, really. Over there, how much is 2? Let's see if we can get another cleaver in this. I did keep the key. Perfect. And no cleaver. Let's see. Worth selling. Eh. Not looking great, but this is going to be better because it gives haste. Sadly, no freezing, I think. It's 3 rangered, so both those hats benefit. Toss these here. Of that, and a shield. Sadly, I should have sold you knowing this would happen. Let's see. Energy. Yes. 1 extra attack each turn will be great. Buy this other cleaver and hope there's an almost straight path. Yeah, no trouble, Lonnie. I'll see you Friday. Let's see. Well, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna lose this great build over some pretty pushover enemies. Okay. So, let's start with the... I forgot to get rid of you. That... no heavy attackers, we will just... that, and... slap you with the fish, because fuck you. Let's see, this thing starts horizontally, then vertically, so let's toss him there. It's the most annoying hazard, because it'll fill your entire inventory with smoke if you let it. And you can't use anything like that. Let's see, 6 versus 4. Slap with fish again. Boom, boom. Insult entry. Next is this guy, because I can live with a little bit of poisoning. Let's see. And a curse. Hopefully I get stuck with a curse that is almost as beneficial as it does hurt me. Right. One of my plans to talk about tonight was just the wonderful Miss Morgwin, who is currently comatose. All her buddies in the Feywild to try and save her. Well, I'm sure you guys, being in the party, have heard me plenty of time just brag about the fun I've had with her. A paladin that's borderline bard, and that I'm just doing my best to stick with a solo class, as hard as it is. It's just oh so tempted. Let's see, this turns first, then you. It's a very fun campaign feat to campaign feat. What was the one Strixhaven school? It's the artsy one. That used that to just get the most of the bardic type abilities I could. Shit, this is heavy. That. There. Yeah, I know I did the artsy one because I got the art mascot. Thus, having let me avoid the middle feat needed of pretty much magic initiative, but themed for your school. So a lot of potential fun to be had with her, despite the current comatose. She's the absolute, how do I describe her? Not as an attention whore, but a distraction whore. Anything for her friends. Well, within reason. I have to choose... fucking keep those. Anything for her friends, because, you know, they mean a lot to her. Despite the fact that one later, you know, chose the patron over her advice, and, got a good friend killed. Why do you keep planning for Aether? You are just torturing yourself, Michael. It's like we are at minimum half a year. That's if you guys suddenly start to just blaze through everything. Also, this feels more like you're trying to tempt me than yourself away from it. Bard is just so easy to multi-class with Paladin. Some healing, perfect. Any food, please. Oh, the worst item. Gives extra energy until you use a weapon. As far as I know, it is very hard to get a no weapon build without magic. Let's see. Useless, useless. What am I facing up here? Both those are going to be rough, yeah. This flower might very well save. No, poison's too risky. Yes, of course. What is D&D stream without a reference to some YouTuber who does D&D stuff? Let's see. Actually, heal her first, because she can also curse the shit out of me if I let her. Fire, and boom. So I believe I guess he'll do it next time. Yeah. 26 still. Still slightly stronger. But one, I don't have shield. Except for a single use, fuck it. Shit, right. I was trying to talk about Morgwin, great paladin, Oath of Ancients, that me and Aiden said we're just going to flavor as the elvish ancestry, despite a reflavored dragonborn. So she could just be a nice, chill, fire-breathing carny. Ah, shit. fire-breathing carny. The wonderful backstory of raising the Rubile Carnival, going through all those shenanigans. I should have paid more attention to that item, to one-hit kill, but anyway. Just 3 brilliant teachers. The one who taught her to fight and be a paladin, who led the whole shit. Let's see. A fire breather / I believe it was a bearded lady trope, which is fun. And the woman of the world, which if I recall was some form of a Aarakocra. Yeah, just absolutely fun backstory as opposed to Zed the Warlock, who apparently has a patron who's just gonna kick the shit out of him as soon as he verbalizes the Morgwyn is a bigger asset or friend to him, the fear he feels from them. Or worse, he is gonna say the patron's more important, and they're gonna say, good, kill Morgwyn so you're not tempted away, and there's like, ugh. But you know, either way, fun stories to be had. Unlike this adaptive run, which I'm still super low. Hey, Cursed Hatch Witch disappeared. Fuck, forgot that. Okay, keep that. No. Zed needs to talk. Morgwyn is going to be tempted to stab the shit out of him if a knife is present. Which, being a hospital room, there might very well be a scalpel, which is close enough in her book. But failing that, I mean, she doesn't actually need a weapon, because the racial feat taken from Dragonborn gave her a unarmored AC, as well as a natural weapon, which we have reflavored as bludgeoning for her just being good at punching shit. We'll go with that because we're a lot better. Let's condition this empty space in this row and column. Yeah, gotta remember to make sure to eat everything else possible. Let's see. Not worth if I can avoid it. Yes, because the sage is the healer. Okay, so boom, boom, hit all you. Yeah, that's on a kill. Does 11, does 13, 6, get total of 19. Super perfect. Inventory full. Skip that because it is over and now I get flooded again. Always fun to see the screen kind of jerk out like that. Downside is all the options I gotta look through. 25. Refresh when I take damage. Wish there was a way to keep that. Okay, that's heavy. This over here for armor. This for more armor. 2 left gloves. Doesn't make sense, but video games. Yeah, this merchant. We will sell this giant axe, because it takes gold to use, which I have excess. Can I get to the boss? Yes, I can. Pick up that experience. Fuck it, I'm gonna go to the boss with the money weapon. And just sell a couple legendaries on the way. Not useful enough to keep. And armor to be safe. pay to win. You insult me. Just pay to overwhelm. So that's like legendary. That, because all I need is that axe. Fuck, we'll switch out shuriken for reusable. Get rid of lance, here, bag of shuriken. Oh, no, sell. Okay. And cheap items, just, oh wait, there's all these treasure spots. Well, let's fucking go. Extra luck, yes please. Yeah, it's commons, no worries. To the left. God, I'm gonna have to rearrange everything to get the most. I think I said earlier, this is just Tetris with more strategy. Also means just getting stuck on optimization despite this. No! God damn it, it's so hard to get a cool cleaver build with this challenge. Let's see, this one, fucking all the diagonal cleavers, but there's also a king cleaver that does the same for adjacent. So you could have just. You could have so much going off. I think the limit for the just game's memory is those only activate 3 times, but 3 times is enough for some of these bosses. The game show was this wheel. Right. Well, none of these is really helpful for me, so might as well just leave it. Well, let's go absolutely spank this boss. Hopefully we can take her out before the minions just swarm. And if not, I saved right before, because I'm gonna fucking cheese this one if I have to. Get that out. Let's see. I forgot that that does +1 to these. Just heavy, you know. I got the energy and they're not going to attack. We will just rearrange on the fly. Does that activate it? No. Yeah. Perfect. I shouldn't have to pay too much more money, because I unfortunately don't get experience for any of these guys. But if I kill her, they disappear. Let us... 8, 9, 10... There. And now I lose the best thing I had the entire time. That, well, these don't fucking matter because we lose it, so those can't do those, so I can use that. Right. Reach adjacent gem, which I don't have. That actually does not matter. It's here. That. Gird this to keep weapon pouch. So I don't have a gem. Relics do not matter much. Actually, there. That's one. We will. Oh, no, there. Alrighty. I got enough. I could probably get away with just gain 5 max. And raid the treasure room. 7 plus 1 weapons versus 8. 7 will be fine. Alright, it's destroyed. This gets lost anyway. Okay. We're gonna go to the Frozen Heart, because ice is a lot easier to play around than freaking fire every turn. Especially if I lose my shield. Let's see. What will I get later? Yeah, it's cheap enough to get now. So let's start with right cultists. We're going to start with these guys, because they have Vampire, which means everything that gets through my armor, they heal. Which is understandably really fucking annoying. We'll do that. Swipe. So I'm not going to do one more. Let's see. Perfect. I'm not going to be able to kill him before he curses me, so I'll have to deal. Another decent boom. Just let that damage build up until it's probably half of one of their healths. That's pretty much just free damage. Let's see. Turn him, and hopefully we can straight up murder. Might as well. Free luck. What's this hitting for now? 11. That's in for 15, so it's still a lot better. Because there's just him now. Boom, boom, dead. We're going to stick with the Joker cleavers, because I think that keeps getting us these other random cleavers. If this goes on long enough, hopefully that actually comes into play. Fresh as useful for sale. You. See key. Nothing else we can take. I guess we'll just take those because they are free attacks. Those because they're alright. Those because they're just free items that get randomized. Yeah. Let's see. Right. Blue Hunters are that. They swap between Spikes and Rough Hide, which means they are pretty much meant to be archer killers. Will not matter because I do not have enough range things for that. This is going to be a tough fight because I do not have a lot for damage dealing. Let's see, free. That fucker hit me with a weak. Shit. I think I'm going to have to lose this one. Those don't even do anything anymore. Shit. Yeah, this is why adaptive is rough. Take 2. Management does not matter. This is the crypt that's safer. I wonder where I go. Will I go to this question mark or the enemy that's right in front of me? Great randomization sometimes. Let's see. Let's see. That's a shame, but RNG happens like that. Gotta power through it. Or, I guess, struggle through it. If I could power through any of this shit, I would have succeeded long ago. Let's go there. Now we got a llama. Shield, yes. Yes, definitely food. Energy. God, this is a pretty bleak setup. Okay, I guess I know what I'm using. Let's see. Perfect, another level up. Llama is now just a really tall crocodile. Good enough. He's in here, useless. What is this? Oh, that makes more sense. That. Because up there. Again, not a lot of great stuff. What is this unknown event? Cleaver is my literally only weapon, so fuck off. Oh god, I am in level 2 with a shit build. Okay. The exit is literally unblocked. This does not bode well for me. Let's see. Oh, that dagger. Ah, perfect. Backpack, yes. I am hoping the pack. Aha! I'm hoping the pack will actually stay with me and not reset. Just in case it does. I'll only put the useless dynamite in there. Let's see. There, just more useful. Let's get considering how little good stuff there is here, I'm not going to risk a combat to just have everything reset. Here we go. That is a weapon. Because this makes the enemy attack worse. Let's see. Yeah, it's not worth trying to make room. Oh. I almost missed you. Okay, only, what is this? Level 3. Going at the first boss. I usually hope for a level 4 or almost there. Okay. First, that. Let's see. Regen, this will get drawn out. Why can't I? Oh, cats block when I take damage. So pretty useless for this. Okay. And smash. Smash. There. Right. That is all I can do, and now he splits. That's a sucky part. Perfect. Shit, I was supposed to go after him. Well. Let's see. Meat sauce first. Alrighty. This will be the moment of truth. Do I get to keep that? Nope. Awesome. Okay, it only gives me 2, but it auto uses nearby shields, which is useless without more shields. I have never seen the ace cleaver. Please let that mean I'm going to get a bunch more cleavers to make up for the fact I cannot keep any of them. Let's see. Jason diving thing +2. So I can only do it once. That. Health. Let's see. This one's status. All weapons are used. Costs 2, but so does that. Let me see. Are any of these conductive? Actually, can I do... that? And I get to use all these weapons, and that triggers off yes. It's going to be the best I can do. Certainly better than the shields of that. So, using a shield, all weapons are used. Perfect. Going to be the literal best I can do. But you know, if this luck keeps up, maybe I can just skip straight to the boss and not have to worry of losing everything. Give me cleaver. No, yeah, that will do. Shoes aren't going to help with everything arranged like this. I'm suddenly regretting having so much whimsy with the shape of this. Okay. Well, I won't be able to get a +1 on that, but some defense is better than nothing. And maximize space. Next we going swamp, because swamp does not have a worse minion summoner. Well, fuck you, game. God, I can't get the free health. Awesome. But the enemy is, he's actually a bit of a pushover. I believe he just gets a free dodge every time he is hit, which I can work with if I have enough attacks. Harold, no, that's useless for me. Actually, I'll save that after I get through this. To maximize, we'll go that. 7 versus 4 versus 7. Get the fuck out of here with your healing. God damn you. Alrighty, now I actually have a chance. Still 4 for 7, yeah. Any of you are still there, I can drink up. It's hot as hell, and I realize I've not opened my water bottle at all this stream. I've certainly been going at least an hour. Oh shit. None of these is great. Let's deal with this because it's just only one slot. Power 20, you know? I will take it. Let's see. Hopefully in a few weeks I will be used enough to this that I can go for a 3 hour. 3 hours seems to be the magic number for a fun length of stream without absolutely hating yourself. At least amongst the streamers I've watched. Oh god, that's horrible. Oh, but it's rare. Do I have a merchant? Perfect. It's legendary. That's shield. We'll do burst damage. Does this count as armor? Well, I guess it helps like that. 16. That. That's just 3. Yeah, that is probably the best I can do with these materials. Buy my shit, good sir. Legendary. Oh, no. Take it. If I was right before the boss, I'd be going for that. But I am not. There's that. These are looking great for my snare. I really wish healing items were easier to find. Let's see. Can I get armor? Because I cannot rearrange in a way. So yeah, I guess I'm stuck like that. Please be good. Awesome. Armor I cannot use, but another cleaver is not bad. This one's, you know what? I will take it. Extra defense. Let's see. Conductive armor lets magic go through it. Does not matter. No structures for haste. Let's see. Oh, it's armor. If it was a shield, that'd be worth it, but nah. Alright, onward and deeper we go. Once more into the breach. And once more it gives me the wonderful 3 options of you have to get through this fucker first. Okay. Let's see. Those are the guys who block every other turn. So yeah, let's get this woman first. Because poison. And I believe, let's see if that was. It's 1 free. Free. Wait, let's make this go up. Yeah, whatever. Right. I should have paid attention to that. You know what? If you're going to call a mulligan on that. So the one thing I don't quite like about this game is the saves, because it auto-saves at every level. And I really think it shouldn't do that by default, just so you can't go undo button like I just did. Yeah. But aside from that, I don't really have complaints about this game. So all the other complaints are just, I don't like this one feature that is not supposed to be likable at all. I might not have a good build, and it being a fucking completely random. Should restart it anyway. Oh. 1 minute down the drain, but hey, take 3. Maybe this'll be it. I do not like my chances, but nevertheless. Let's see. Yeah, let's see what's going on ahead first. Up. Yeah. Use the whimsy this time. So many keys, this is worthless. Oh my god. Auto blocks, that is sure, why not? Item is an item. What's this? That's worth reselling. We'll risk it. And of course there's no shopkeep. Healing is useless. Items, not worth it. Have him scavenge for weapons. He will come back either the next level or 2 levels after to say, hey, I found this. If I have no weapon in my build, it would be very useful. quick regen, I am stacked. Snails aren't worth it, so let's just check the boss and head further down. I don't think I've faced this guy before. That's a little scary for adaptive mode, but let's do our best. Let's see. That. 2 magic items, useless weapon. That just wastes space this early on, so we will leave it. Actually, we'll save that in case we need it. Let's take out the Burninator. Boom. Boom. Pop. Yeah. 7-6, let us do good enough. Alrighty. One. It's 18, just enough. That is it. Alrighty. The one downside of having all my players in the stream, barring Lonnie, I can't really talk about what things I might plan to do. So I know you could actively ask me questions if I'm not clear about it. I just might lapse in judgment, go, it's like, oh yeah, it's going to be this and this. What I can talk about is what I had thought about doing, aside from Lust as the BBEG. The backup choice, if you guys didn't have so many great character moments I could have built off with it for her, my backup would have been Wrath. So, as I've said, the base one for this game is supposed to be Greed, which is all transmutation. And I thought, with as much as I stack you guys up with great weapons, it would be nice to see what would happen if, you know, the enemy had maximized just Fireball and Thunderbolt. Especially because I was still kind of deciding up to the point where Aiden was asked about potential homebrew gun stuff for Locke to make use of. I also felt it'd be interesting play in regards to the plans I had for his backstory enemy popping up. Let's see. Okay, RNG, give me an actual fucking weapon. Awesome. Thank you. That is worthless because I can only get 2 swings with that axe. Okay. I can get on that, strangely enough. I can help, so that. I cannot do more damage than he would heal, so let's not do that. Yeah, their Wrath is actually one of the Rune Lords with the least amount of info in the campaign book, so I'd also have a lot more freedom of what I could do with them. Let's see. God, this is gonna be a slob. Yeah, because of that, I'd have almost no idea what to do with the minions, because there are a lot of recurring type enemy battles. I believe I said, but if I didn't, it won't matter. With Greed, it is built largely on giants and giantkin, such as the ogres and trolls. But for Wrath, I mean, they may not be conjurers, but you can really mix it up with elementals, lower level fiends, as them kind of just trying to just bulldoze over their enemies with strength. Like I said, it'd be a way to really challenge you guys with the amount of firepower you bring out. I think one of the bigger differences between 1st edition Pathfinder and D&D is there's a lot more burst damage, big damage dice effects, freaking sneak attack. So you guys are plowing through a lot of the stuff. I've had to start adding a lot more health than the suggested conversion rates. Just so you're not one-turning some of the mid-bosses that are supposed to take 2, maybe 3. So we will... almost symmetric. Actually, no. Little whimsy. For fun. Ooh. Got a lot of fun stuff. Let's see, that adds burning to scratch, which I may have to rely on because these weapons are absolute trash. Take luck. Cleavers. You guys, honestly, I haven't had to fudge the dice on you being missed by attacks. I've had to fudge it so you guys actually get hit at least once a battle sometimes. It's like these are supposed to be absolutely murderous ogres. But there are times when some of these big guys should have been hitting you. They keep missing by just 1, by 2, or a lot more often, only getting a 5 or 6 total. And it's like, this is not intimidating at all. They need to hit sometime. Let's see, this is pretty much one use only. Fun. But yeah, if I'd gone the full Wrath, I might have been able to give you a better challenge without fudging upwards. Oh yeah, the worst part of the beginning was that war fight, which you got through pretty well thanks to the fact that I'd let you have level 3 health. I got 2... okay. Yeah, with the level 3 health, I feel that kind of marked the beginning of you guys needed that boost. But we have reached the point where you don't necessarily need it anymore. Not the living metal suit. Because the living metal suit is being targeted by all the mental spells. Especially because as soon as he goes down, like, has to be revived down, there's the possibility his subclass bonuses change, and he will not get that bonus to saves. Bonus. God, I'm an idiot. But yeah. Oh, buddy, I gotta go through you. The funnest, I think, will him having to get through... Sorry, if he gets, what is it, the Graviturgist? Yeah, I think it was the Graviturgist. It's one of the possibility subclasses. I mean, I've been noting about which subclasses you have a chance of getting. What I refuse to tell you is which name is attached to what. I mean, you know Locke is currently the War class wizard. Fire should be, yeah. But I'm not going to say which Gaspar or Dick is connected to, because that might reveal a couple details about the boss. I don't feel too bad about that loss, because I was really just making the best I could. Okay, this would be, what, take 4? This will probably be the last run, considering the loss rate. Oh yeah, for sure. This campaign is the ideal for resilience amongst your group. Let's see. What was it? Lonnie's the only one with a character that is not multi-classed in some way. Got Locke and his 2 wizard levels. Val has got her Warlock Rogue. And Hunter used to have that dip into Warlock, switched to Cleric. Ooh boy, and all the stuff that changed for him. since a lot of this just a lot. So yeah, it makes it a lot more straightforward of what to do for her, but also a bit more predictable about what might come to be. I mean, why wouldn't you? Was it a couple more levels and you're able to sneak attack any spell, so long as it's rolled a hit? And oh boy, am I going to end up regretting that, I am sure. But it's fine. It gives a whole new dynamic to play around with. Let's see. Well, I got a bow and an arrow. I might as well make use of it. Poisons, that triple poisons. I mean, it wasn't so much as letting you talk me into it, so much as, I mean, it'd be really cool if the enemies also had access to that. Right, yeah. Keisha's also going to get the boost to Divine Intervention with that recent magic item. Which actually, I don't think you guys said that you transferred over. So we'll have to bring that up with her to make sure she knows she has that boost. Which won't help yet, because I don't think there's any undead to worry about. But the boost to healing, whew. I didn't even see that. Okay. What do I have? All that poison stuff. It's Rat King, though. So Rat King is another one of those enemies where if you defeat them, they get a new health bar, minion appears. I think it's like 3 or 4 levels. So poison is wasteful. Let's see if we get any more useful items, and then just run for the exit. It's actually really good there. So 2 poison itself. It only blocks with how much poison I have. Let's see. Let's return edge contact bug. It's 3. That only does, but you know what? Fuck the boots. We're gonna do this. Because using it will make the arrow actually do damage. Now, run away. Like Braves Robin, just get the fuck out. Would that be worth 4 enemies? Hell no. Not worth it. Rat King. Bearded Dragons. Okay. So another not great setup. Well, let's see if it's worth any. Regen, haste. No, not at all. Does the the boost to initiative? Because that's what I was going off of for the alternate wizard subclasses, which I believe is abjuration that also gives a boost equal to your intelligence modifier. Let's see. Okay, no doorway there. Wait, what's this? No cleavers, so fuck you. Yeah, they would be the only 3, which is the only reason I didn't have an additional thing to worry about. Let's see. It's each turn, but it's free, so we'll go ahead and do that. Well, let's see, that's 6 to all, which as soon as I triple, that's pretty much deadly for the robber, so fuck him in particular. I should have poisoned the rest of them before tripling. Okay. Well, live and learn. I will certainly live, and hopefully I live long enough to learn. Yeah, it's just +3 permanently, I guess. Bang, bang. getting more half feats. I mean, you already know that you can't get the shadow touched feat, because that does not mix well with Feywild magics. I mean, if you weren't a druid, I would definitely suggest getting some resilience in there. Do I literally keep this just because it's a mana stone? God damn it, I wish I knew that. Now, of all the people who would benefit from resilience the most, you are on the list, the very top. It's like, my boy. So much benefit from that, especially if you do end up never actually dying and having to be brought back. Let's max out all those. Let's have that. Damage burns itself. That's as good as I can get. Also, do you really need Sharpshooter? It's like, even, let's see, Andrea had that in Campaign 1. I don't think she used the actual called shot Sharpshooter too often. She was mostly getting that benefit from just bypassing cover. Oh, wait, I got another level up? What? That's weird. Here, I guess. I mean, I suppose it would. How much help we'll see. So I know there were definitely a few moments against a mid-boss where she actually did the sharpshooter damage for that extra little bit, but yeah, most of that campaign was just about bypassing a disadvantage on ranged versions and a couple cover situations. That guy's dead. 2, 3. Yeah, the biggest shame for you, Aiden, is that I have already learned just how much Andrea could break my house rules. So you unfortunately cannot break them as bad as Beck did. I should have done some blocking. Oh well. Scratch. Alrighty. It's not favoritism, it's learning from my mistakes. Perfect. Can't take it. It's on melee, so that's the best I can do. Yeah, it's a house rule. Gotta learn just how broken something is. Telepathic's definitely a good one. Seeing as you guys only have the one set of what's it? Sending stones, and that's for Val to keep in touch with her Goif. Who just very well might still be a little bit miffed, despite all the loving messages coming in. It's like, yeah, sending your love is great if, you know, you actually stayed there. Yeah, it's, shit, I forgot I don't have a melee weapon at all. Okay, another slog. So this for charisma saves, because Fallon's a... Yeah, Fallon does not need that belt. Charisma saves would help. Let's see. Is there anything else that would really help? ought to have. No, because if it was down to was it skills, that'd be more a hunter needs. Because he has been pushed into some charisma skill moments. He really did not think things through about what he's going to try to do. Yeah, a ring and mind shielding is also good. It's not any insult about Hunter. It feels like sometimes you didn't realize, if I take the main role of this conversation, everything will work out, despite not having a proficiency in the skill that I would be using. It's, adaptive... we'll try once more. Actually, let's try the easy route with Satchel. Satchel, this lovable young man, has a special item where he can try and convince people. I don't actually have that. Guess I gotta be with standard first, so might as well. Yeah, you have persuasion, and you have attempted to lie to someone who is very important. You convince them with your lie. Yeah, it's unrelated to that. A bit more on this game. Satchel is a little bit easier because, like I said, he can sing, kind of like charm his enemies. So it feels very on point with most of the Shor Shen group here. But also his pack, you don't expand it by just clicking. You get little Tetris pieces you can put wherever. Let's see, a 6 and a 7. Do better by blocking and then just try and slowly charm them. Wait, except that costs nothing, so. Yeah, it's some of you guys just do not think through the implications of some of your lies. Do it to people who you really probably could have gone away with the truth of. Let's see. And we're going to do once more. Unless this update has broken it, I should still get experience if I just charm them all over. So let us test that. Okay, yeah. So for this adaptive, we will be going for a charm run. You know what? First one we'll do here in case we get any big items. Yeah. Oh right, not adaptive because I don't have it unlocked for him. So go ahead and use the dice here because these are all kind of shit. Still kind of shit, but that 8 instead of 7s, get rid of it. Shit, I can't take any more. Yeah, we'll just do stick with that. So if I get cursed, I can get rid of it early. Ooh, I can level up here. Or zigzag. Let's go with fine. Toss that over there. Okay. 16 block, really? Okay, because you are weaker, I'm gonna just charm the shit out of you. That's right, I'm going to defeat this mouse by getting crabs. Let's fucking do this. Let's see. Yeah, don't need to block, so I'll just there. Stab, charm. There we go. Free XP. Not a lot of useful stuff, I guess. Let's once keep a key because it's always useful. Actually, take extra uses in case I wanted to blaze through. Actually, what was this? Right, this guy. No. This side is going to be more useful because I either get armor or this thing, which is mana stone. I can get bigger and bigger over time, well, which I guess is the strategy I'm going with. Okay. Best spot for it. Guess I don't need that, really. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to be the best way to do it. Yeah, this absolute fatty of a mana stone. When I click it, it just absorbs ones nearby, which is usually not great. But, you know, if it works, it works. Especially when you're working with limited space early on. Manage to get it. Boss is... okay. So the annoying thing about that rooster is the more attacks you make, the stronger he hits. And the more you block... Wait. No, it's the more you block, the stronger he hits. And the more you attack, the more he blocks. Let's see. Start... Well, let's start by seeing what's available here. Anything good, Mr. Ooh. Does damage and charms. That would be a lot more useful than just this. How much is it again? 20? I can probably get that in the next couple battles. That one does 3 charm to the flute, so we'll just leave it. Pocket, that's not going to help. Yeah, some of the builds with this guy can get crazy just because there are items that automatically trigger multiple instruments. I think that's very common with the what is it? The drum set, that's what it's called. And it can be very fun to get just a whole stack of instruments in like half the screen. And the other half is just trying to actually deal damage, so you can make it quicker to charm. Let's might as well. Let's see. It's just tricky because just this whole arrangement. A couple items that do better with the more pockets you have, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense how it works mechanically, but it's a fun mechanic in of itself. Let's see here. Let's do that. So if we want to make, we'll do that. So if we want to make a bigger pocket, we can. Let's see, flute is useless. Emergency AC is good. Wait, stay with them. It's 4 versus 4. Yeah, that's fine. Do that to make it bigger. Here's my dagger there. Take one more. That healing will probably be the most useful. Alrighty. I'll actually save that because we have that healing item. Unfortunately, only works if you're at less than half health. You fuck are hiding behind the shield, man. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna lose money. I can't do anything about it. Oh shit. There goes buying the fancy electric guitar. I never should have got my hopes up, but oh well. Let's go all in on charming this fucker first. Most useful there, because those are just passive defense. Alright, so this hazard is just going to multiply like that, which is annoying, because it uses up one of my actions to just delete them. Upside, because I stole the shield guy, they cannot hit me at all, so I can just take my time and do that. Motherfucker. First off, boom, get back with me, and a one. Here's harp. His passive, useful. Just 3, which is not. I'm gonna absorb into that anyway. You know what? Fuck it. Let us just hope we get more structures. And I can show you guys just how broken that can get. Space, yeah, let's see what we can get. Oh, fucking crabs, okay. Let's see. Dumb fucking crab king. Come under my sway. Also, just thank Christ, this is not how bards actually work. Okay. So bonsai gives mana, which is useful because yes, it travels like that. Doesn't have to be the 2 eyes, so I get rid of that. But can't take more. Well, I can't take more. I'll go ahead and just take that. The easiest absorption ever. And fucking hard fight ahead. Yes, please give me more max health, and now let us fucking snail squish. Let's see, pop you, pop that. That. Let's see, 15, double block. Again, 1v1 me, you nerds. Ah, shit, his healing's gonna... do that, get those back. Shit. Stop sliming me. This isn't Ghostbusters. Okay, come on. hurt, stay hurt. Turn to my side, done. Okay. What's this hammer do? A hammer equivalent of the cleavers. You know, let's take it, because I might be able to do a hammer build. Can activate it, more passive charm, that's useful. Fuck it, free poison. You can turn down some free poison. Let's see. What sort of deal do you want? Rare item the same type. Fuck it, we ball. Let's go. This type is drum, but I want instrument. We'll do this one. It only does 2 passively. Ooh. 15 charm is really good. Only once per combat, so it's a good thing I didn't lose that. Let's go with temps up there. Best I can do. Now you can disappear, giggling. Shut up. I'm gonna have to take this fight, so I'm just gonna fucking bolt. 1v1 me, you boss bitch. Yeah, take damage, she gets rage. Okay. So that is free damage. Use. Start just getting regen going. Activate. So your action's useful. Save that. And just try and charm pants off him eventually. It's gonna take some time. Just 10 damage. Let's just focus on charming. Let the rage just dwindle down. Getting so close, yet the struggle is real. Come on. Winning over enemies with the power of music. I don't have anything that makes use of the fact that multiple pockets are going on, so just make one fatty. Let's see. -2 mana cost wands. That one goes up over time, so you know what? That's going to be the best. Because this one, the downside is any weapons with that get that boost. I can never move them, because I'll have to keep using them in combat. They'll get stuck due to anchor, and that just means I am stuck with a build. Let's see, max 5 health. Raid the vaults again. You haven't missed too much. For a bit, I did talk about the alternative Rune Lord I would have done. Otherwise, yeah, not much. Don't need that, don't need that. It's been pretty chill. I gave up on adaptive because there's not really enough time for me to even succeed at adaptive, so I'm doing a couple for the bird guy. The whole mechanic around him is, for one, the backpack comes in like pockets. I pretty much get Tetris pieces to expand, but I don't have to connect them next to each other. Let's see. Yeah, that's not worth making space. Also, his main item is instruments, and he just tries to enchant the shit out of the enemies so they join his side. Which means I can focus on not hurting. You know, as soon as I get the standard mode defeated, maybe I can beat adaptive. We'll see. Oh, let's see. Buy a book. No shit. I was saying no. Damn it. Well, adds man with connect man network, and attribute weapons get damage. Great. Oh yeah, the saxophone. Just imagine Careless Whisper is going. Yeah, I think to make use of this, or hell, even just to keep it to sell. In fact, I think I'm gonna do that. Shuriken is cheap. That burns one. That poisons all. Let's see. Hey, I got an old book. Cost me $8. You're gonna pay me triple that. Thank you. Let's see. Drum kit. I don't really have the space for that yet, but I do have another hammer. In fact, I think I'm gonna buy this hammer. Let's see. Use one, just send hammers. 2 space by plus 2. Let's get plus 50. So plus 50 on this is not as much as plus 2, so we'll do that. Perfect. And who knows? Maybe I can get a hammer build on this guy. Let's see. Ring is useless. So we'll take this multiplied poison as well for that shuriken. Yeah, that'll be it. Have this experience, and we'll try and knock out the newt skink newt. Right, forgot that newts are the spiky boys, which makes no sense. I don't think there are too many spiked newts in nature. But well, do that. Hopefully we'll be able to knock down 2 of the newts. Let's see. Keep that. So it lasts a little longer. Backstab hit. No. Right, he had armor, so it does not matter that I did that. Fuck it, a little extra charm. Hit my meat shield, boys. No, the meat shield, not me. Fuck. Okay, well, that was a poor choice on my part, but live and learn. Let him die, and... Yeah, one more. Just charm him and hope for an easy battle end. Let's see, what are we at about now? We're a bit more than 2 hours, I think. I think we will call it at the next boss fight, or if I just fucking eat it, we will see. What do these do? Let's see. So that's total 5. That'll add 6, you know, that's worth it. This costs me nothing. And that will stack with a hammer. Let's go hammer build. Ah, but this pass... Don't really have the spaces to start building a full-on passive music. 6. This. Now I want to be able to activate that so I can stack it up. So guess we will just be taking that, because I have a wand of regen, so I can heal back from poison. Random event is Archer. Now I'm too stacked with magic. I think I'm going to focus on him, because if he's turned on my side, he actually heals me. So let's hit you with all the hammers. Don't think I can charm you in one turn, but I get passive going. It shouldn't take long. And 2 rounds of regen, just get that started. I'm just gonna club you to death with this hammer and a sickle knife. Now become my friend. Damn straight. Okay. No, because I got regen going. Take that for extra action. Pop, pop, pop. Let's see. That first for the spike. I'm not going to be able to kill both of them, but I can just meet out the charming, and hopefully I'll be able to just get them both charmed with the same round. Luck. Yeah. One downside to this build is just this character. It is a bit of a slog if you ever go full in on charming. But if you don't go full in on charming, you're just gonna lose out on all these pieces. Let's see. That, move my magic up a bit. Get some more instruments, yeah. There we go. Just as I asked, more instruments. Let's see. Get extra charm for each instrument next to it. That's an upgrade to the flute. So bare minimum, flute is joining even if I lose something else. Just triangle there. Actually, let's go. That's good enough. Make sure it's on passives. 2. That's a free use, so 3. So this guy gets big, and yeah, that is gonna be perfect. It'd be more better if I had that there, but yeah. There's Alchemist Fire, and let's just go. 1 more extra mana, for shit's sake. Enemy above is the Frog Wizard. Damage to an instrument. You know what? Sure. It's the Battle Trumpet. I think this is going to become my new go-to weapon then. Oh, sorry. Perfect. And I can't get anything for 6. So we'll just see what's in here. Wait, do I still have a key? I do. Anything good? Yes. So being able to push an enemy back means that I can go, it's like, hey, I want to get your boss, who's currently behind a shield wall. There. Is there anything else I can do? I can move that there and get luck. Perfection. Okay, on to the next floor. Let's see if we can't get boss level 2. then call it a night. Any good wares? Not really. Yeah, one is good enough. Shuriken are not great, not great. You know what? With all the healing I got, I do not need you. You're not going to sell for shit, so let's just take extra luck. Alrighty. 3 Skinks and Salamander or the Newt. Let's go here. Let's see, 13, 12 is good enough. Pop, pop. Hit you with everything I can. Get that going. Free use, free use. Regen and perfect. I'll just focus the damage on her when I can. That. Easy win, but you know, fuck you in particular. There. Alright, love it when a build comes online. Let's see. Extra damage for, I don't think I've ever gotten multiple on a run. Finally make use to that boost in damage. Let's see. Use 5 to destroy curse, do not want. I can live without vampirism. You know what? More shivs. Because this one's stronger and just more passive damage is always fun. And yeah, it's not even more selling. Onward, no. Aw, shit. The honey badger that do not care. Alright. So here's what sucks about honey badgers. If you kill a honey guide, it gets rage. It's going to be super annoying. So let's see what happens if I charm them. Start with that. This free damage. You. And fire on you. Okay, awesome. So as long as they're alive, even if they're with me, perfect. Yeah, I can switch the order on them. That's funny. Alright, so we go all in. Because I think I could just straight up kill them. Damn it. He lives. Oh, well. Ooh, bassoon. Oh, clarinet. Really? It kind of looks like a bassoon. 7 charm for 3 spaces. Wait. It costs 1 energy, so eh. One does damage but charms, but I think I've already upgraded. Yeah, this one already does damage and has room for 2 more upgrades. I'll pop it just because it's rare. Yeah, I have learned. In fact, I probably should have known better, because my brother played the clarinet in high school. You know what? That's neither here nor there, because I'm not yet taking it. Okay. Buy this electric guitar for me, because it's shit. You know what? I really like the damage knife, because it is also free to use, like a dagger. I only get 3 total. Considering this guy is all about just weakening them into agreeing, it is good enough. Okay, same as last time, let us try and charm the pants off this healer. If only because that means she's not going to poison me. And I'll take a couple turns. I'll start getting on you guys. Piece of charm, okay. Got so much fucking defense. Just Just fucking join my side already. Okay. As you can see, it gets a little bit buggy like that with this guy. It's half the charm and fun. I'm just gonna kill him with music, the old fuck. There we go. Battle Bard, yeah. Oh, now I get some more fucking... I can't even fit it in. Well played, game. Well played. Let's see... Yeah, honestly, it is not worth it at this point to keep it. Not really getting any benefit. That there. Which is also not really necessary at this point. You know what? One extra damage for those three is perfect. More mana, we'll take it just kids. Alright, you're pissed at me. Honestly, with our build, I think we can just rush the boss. Stop items just to see. Ooh, another hammer. Another hammer is 2 spaces away. Which actually... That adds weak. That. 5, 9. Yeah. Whatever. Order probably doesn't matter because everything's all cramped together. Merchant anywheres? No. No. Boss fight, let's go. While I'm getting chased. Thank you for not following down the stairs. Wait, right, Elder Mage. Should be able to take care of his wrinkly ass. Let's just hammer the shit out of his skull. Did that not do anything? Yeah. Knife, knife, get the music going. Your soul will soon belong to me, sir. Just give in now. I swear I'm not a cult yet. I am working on it. There we go. So yeah, he summons plants. What is it? Some create spikes. I think this one does poison. Yeah. Okay. But with that, my voice is just really starting to go. So let us just let's put that there. We'll get all our items divvied up. Let's see. Connect weapons fit 25. Not great for this guy. All weapons remove a status effect. So that's rage. That's weak. That might be the best. Because belt and knives, awesome. If you have a bunch of weapons next to each other, they'll just keep boosting and boosting each other. But only for that turn. And this build is more about just getting all that charm. So we're just gonna... Actually, we can do that there, because what else am I gonna put there? And, last items. More boots, might as well. Top row, each one below it. Should be... That's something. Tuning fork. Ooh. You know what? That is really good. Yeah, that is really good. Because that's free, that's big boost, perfect. And, yeah, next time we will... I'll complete this off-stream sometime. We will just see if I can get adaptive with this guy. But for now... Save, exit to menu. I believe I said at the top of the stream that Thursday I'm just gonna do another art stream because it's middle of the week coming from work. That is gonna be a lot easier. But if you guys want to stick around, I'm going to raid over to one of the creators I usually watch on Sunday because they do a horror stream currently. They're doing Control. If anyone else has played that on PS4 or PS5, very SCP-like. It's unfortunately we'll have missed I think at least 2 hours of that stream, but you know, it's fun just watching people struggle through something else. Where is Stream Manager? Yeah, remind me later. Alright, you guys enjoy your night, and if everyone's just too busy Thursday, I will see you all Friday night. Otherwise, until then, stay safe, stay hydrated, see y'all later.